Hello, everyone. It's Reverend Dr. Katie. I hope you're doing well. And I am here today to talk to you about the power of staying in the present moment. And I know, like me, many of you live very busy lives and your brains are constantly thinking about the next task, about what to do in the future. You're thinking about what you should have done in the past. I live there a lot of the time too. I have many hats that I wear. This is my primary work, this calling that I do with you, but I do a lot of their work with my church. I've been volunteering here where I live in Chico, California, because we've had all these just terrible campfire recently. So my mind has been there as well. And it just goes to and fro all of the time. So what I want to invite you to do for a few minutes is to be very present. Close other distractions as you're watching this, whether it's live, whether it's in a replay. Close out whatever else might be capturing your attention and just give this, I keep this pretty short, the next 6 or 7 minutes to your spirit, to the development of your own spirit. The only way to truly dive into all the many spiritual, metaphysical, Christian gifts that you have is to allow the spaciousness in your life. When we are too busy thinking about the future, too busy thinking about the past, we never allow those gifts to cultivate the present. And if I had to guess, I would bet that many of you deliberately don't make that space in your life because you're a little fearful about what life will be like when you do cultivate all of those gifts, right? If that rings a bell, let me know. Write a little comment, hit the emoticon, because I think that's true for so many of us. When we pause and think, oh my gosh, if I let all of these come forward, what would my life be like? And that can be really scary. But I know from working with many people now over the past few years that it's also extremely awesome when people are able to do that. So we're just going to cultivate a little bit of that spaciousness right here, right now. I'm going to invite you to pause and to take a nice deep breath. You're only in the present moment. Reach out near you and grab something, not a phone, but grab something. You might be holding your phone to watch this, and that's okay. I have here just a small rosary bead. I'm not Catholic, but rosaries are very special to me. I'm just going to take a moment and feel the wood on this rosary bead and think about the craftsmanship that went into making this by someone. Just have that experience of touching something that's nearby you. Now let me give you this experience of hearing this bell. I'm going to do it one more time and take a deep breath and maybe feel whatever it is you were feeling while I ring it again. Earlier today in our group, and if you're watching this on another platform, then I invite you to join our group, The Metaphysical Christian, on Facebook. I asked, what do you think of when I say the word today? And many people, you all had such beautiful responses. And I noticed that no one wrote tomorrow or yesterday. Everyone wrote something about now, the present moment, living here and now. And that's so important to the cultivation of our well-being. So I'm going to invite everyone into this presence because this is the way that we are able to experience and let our gifts flourish the most. Like I said, we're going to keep this pretty short because I want you to stay in the here and the present right now. I've been watching people and their gifts unfold, and there were lots of messages I was getting today, like from individuals who are able to do this. It's just so beautiful, and it makes you a better person, makes you a stronger person, and it makes the world a better place. So I know that when people do discover their gifts, it's not only about themselves, it's about your mission as a Christian, about building up the world into the world that we know it can be, and that we're all playing our parts in that. And that's one of the things I just love to see here and in this group. So I put the link up at the top for the webinar coming up. It's coming up on January 21st. Let me talk a minute about this because I'm so excited about it. We will I'll do some live training about gifts, about how to discover your gifts, about how to empower yourself with your gifts, and how to light up not only yourself, but the world with your gifts. And we will have a meditation, so you can be very much in the present moment during that webinar and during that training to start to unpack and explore some of that. If you already have an idea about what some of your gifts are, but you don't feel like you've developed them to your fullest of your potential, or that you haven't integrated those closely with your Christian walk, then I invite you to go ahead and register. There will be a limited replay for about 48 hours. So if you know you can't make it live, go ahead and register and get notification about the replay as well. So that's going to be really fun. I'm really looking forward to it. I got this big aha last week just to go ahead and offer it. So I'm following Spirit's prompting and I'm just doing it. I'm staying up kind of late this week to prepare it all for you. So I'm very excited to host you in that particular training. And I'm hoping that some of you who have been working with me might be there too, and you might be able to offer your own insights, because many of you are doing such amazing things. So I'm getting a comment about artwork. Thank you so much. I'm so excited about it. So let me talk about that just for a minute, because artwork is a beautiful way to stay engaged in the present moment. And Christians have long used art as a means to connect with the divine, not in an idle kind of way, but in a way that we recognize that artistic expression encompasses the holy, that when we create, we are using God-given gifts. So the tapestry right behind me, the big one, right here, is Bridget, and many of you know my fondness for Bridget, the Irish saint. And then over here, this new little artwork, I love this. This was a gift for me in a ministry position that I had when I departed the position. Someone had a commission for me. I just love it, got it framed, and it makes me think of all the people who have supported me on the way. And of course, I know the artist herself, so that's beautiful as well. And then over here, I'm excited about this because I finally have all my tools on display. So cards and different things that I use with any of you, and different programs are a little easier to grab now. So I don't have to smash my finger in drawers anymore, which I was doing a little bit before. So just speaking a little bit more about this energy that's coming up, and all of this cultivates my energy, all the tools that are around me helps me be focused in the present moment so that I can serve all of you. And that is possible for each and every one of you as well, which is, of course, part of the goal here. Just speaking a little more about the upcoming webinar and free training that I'll be offering on exploring your gifts, discovering your gifts, empowering yourself, lighting up. That is on the 21st, and this is the kind of culmination of the full moon, of the eclipse, and it's like a super wolf blood moon all in January, so that's kind of why we're hosting it on that day. Energy is going to be really high. It's going to be popping. Spirit is going to be preparing you for the things that you're going to discover in that training. So go ahead and kind of get used to that. Grab a notebook. You might want to jot down any thoughts or questions that you have between now and then so that you'll be prepared. I'll just really look forward to seeing you there. So it's great to see you all, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.